You got your bed, leader. You got your friends, leader. You take care of your kin, leader. Your brother, your friend, leader. You got your bed, leader. If you got your friends, leader. You take care of your kin, leader. Your brother, your friend, leader. It's sealed. You cannot tell me I'm not a leader. Retribution, yeah, it's coming for Edom. Bible scriptures and we giving them ether. Moab, I ain't forgiving you neither. You want a God or you want a pleaser? Tell me, you want the creator or you want a creature? Man, it's a fixed fight. And best believe we ain't taking no losses. Northern Kingdom put it into their crosses. Top level, take me straight to your bosses. To the bottom where they all try to toss us. Let them know that we still rise. Got a chariot up in the sky, this crown talk, swing low, swing by. Man, we still holding. Let them know that we still going. Got these scriptures, we still coping.
You got a second? Hey, how you doing, bro? What's your name? Huh? I can't hear you. Come on, some more. Anthony? Nice to meet you, man. So let me ask you something. What's your nationality according to the Bible? Because what we preach, though, Anthony, and my name is Hezekiah, okay? We teach that the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the children of Israel. That's right. Right? And we don't know that because we've been indoctrinated with the lies of this world. Right? Let me ask you, to give you one. What color is Jesus Christ? Black. Black. How you know that? The Bible speaks about it. He speaks about it in what way? What script? And the reason why I'm doing that, Anthony, because people are going to try you on your knowledge. You got to have the facts. That's right. It's all right, you don't know. We'll show you. All right, let's get it. I got you. Revelation 1:14. Come on.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1, verse 14.
Come on.
His head and his hairs were white like wool.
Who today, Anthony, got woolly hair? Yes, black people got woolly hair. So that's a fact, right? That's a fact. Black people got woolly hair. So it can't be this so-called white man right here, right? Come on.
As white as snow.
Come on.
And his eyes were as a flame of fire.
Well, why was his eyes red like a flame of fire, Anthony? No, he won't smoke no weed. Don't say it. I know doing that's all they do.
Here's the black man's eyes already.
That's a good one. Some majority of the time it is, but there's a specific reason. Genesis 49:12. The Bible explains itself. This is the King James Version Bible that our pastor been preaching, but preaching lies on the Bible. So the Bible never lied. Right? Just in case you got a thought that it's a white man's book. It's a black man's book, just to let you know.
That's right.
All right? Watch this, come on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 49 and verse 12. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Because Christ's first miracle was changing water into, he drank wine out of moderately. You understand? Moderately he drank wine. So he can drink a little bit. Anybody that get the drinks, he make his eyes red, right? Come on, let's go.
And his teeth white with milk.
Because black people got red eyes and white teeth. They should make a mockery back in slavery. You know, the little black cartoon with the big red lips, big white teeth, and red eyes. They'll make a mockery of the children of Israel. But let's go back to Revelation 1:15.
The book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 15.
Come on.
And his feet.
Now your feet match the same color of your body, right, Anthony? Right? Watch this. And his feet like unto what?
Like unto fine brass.
What color is brass? Not grass. Brass. Brown, right? Like, let me see. Like his complexion, right? Like a penny color. Watch this though.
As if they burn in a furnace.
But as if they burn that brown in a furnace. Now what color is it? If you burn anything, Anthony, what color is it? He's black, according to the Bible. No, just the crazy, like what makes this people. Right. Jeremiah 14 too. And then I want to get into why these things happen to us. How long you been in Dunn, Ethan? A year, right? You came from what? Philly, New Jersey, where? South County? Oh, that's right up the road. You still from Dunn. Same thing. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 14 and verse 2. Judah mourning.
It said Judah mourning. Who are the so-called Jews? I mean, who are the Jews today? What you see? American black. If you abbreviate the word Judah, what word would you get? If you abbreviate the word Judah, what word would you get? Jews. So the real Jews are what? Come on.
Judah mourning, and the gates thereof languish. They are black.
What color are the Jews?
They are black unto the ground.
So why are the Jews black unto the ground? Because Christ formed man of what? The dust of the ground. Different shades of brown. So the Jews are black men. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Is the change coming off yet? Let's get into slavery. Why did slavery happen? Talk to me, Ethan. Cossasset County, you went to Plainview?
Midway.
Huh?
Midway.
Midway, because you out there, Clinton over there, right? Okay. Still a redneck town. Like crazy. Right? So, did they teach us slavery? Right? How old are you, Ethan? 37, right? So, like, you went a while back. What did they teach you in slavery? Why did slavery happen? I'm going to tell you the different years, said I'm 27. That's 10-year difference, right? So I'm going to show you what they told me, and I want to hear what they told you. Why did they tell you slavery happened?
War.
War, right? What war? They didn't elaborate no damn war, did they? They lied like hell. They lied like hell. Guess what they told me? They said white men needed workers. You see the difference? You see the story don't? It said speak the same thing, right? They ain't speaking the same thing in these school systems, right? Because they lying to us.
Right.
They said slavery happened because they needed workers. Say if that's true, why did they get the Chinese man? Why did they get the Japanese man? The Arab man? Huh? Why did they get those? They got the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
The reason why they got them is because we are God-chosen people. That's why. And we broke God's law. Let me show you. Deuteronomy 20:15. Are you familiar with Moses saving the Israelites out of Egypt? You remember that part in the Red Sea? This is why. So, we are God-chosen people. He saved the Israelites out of Egypt. Now we're in the wilderness, and we're getting instructed by Moses by God to keep his laws and commandments. Now, you got children? If your child do something good, what will you do?
Water.
Okay, you reward them, right? That's Deuteronomy 1-14. The blessing we will get if we kept his laws and commandments. But what if your child don't obey you? You'll discipline them. Watch what God did to us. Verse 15.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So it says, if we don't obey God's laws and commandments, we'll be cursed as a people.
That's right.
Are we cursed today, Ethan? What is a curse anyway? Is she with you? Hey, come on, sis. Let me talk to you. What's your name? What's your name? No, her. That's she with you?
Lane.
Huh?
Lane.
Lane? How you doing, Miss Lane? I'm all right. So I'm dealing with Ethan about slavery. Now, slavery happened because we broke God's laws and commandments. That's what the biblical text says. Now, I'm going into the fact is, he said, Moses told the Israelites, if we didn't keep God's laws and commandments, we'd be cursed as a people. What is a curse when you hear it? Something bad. What you got, Ethan? A plague, right? Now, what's your nationality, Lane? Native American. So you be from the tribe of Gad.
That's right.
From the nation of Israel.
You know?
Meaning you are God-chosen people. Your father Gad too? Your father's Gad? Like, I'm sorry, Native American. I'm sorry, I'm getting a bit Native American, but the Bible calls you Gad. Okay? So yes, I'm gonna get into that too, right? So we're gonna put these two together. This slavery incidents happened, right? So I want to start with something. Lane, how did your people get into slavery? We're the same people, but there was a point in time the Native American got into slavery in 1492. All right, what were you doing before you came over here? Because a lot of times we just know that you had the land first. Go further back. What was going on?
You tell me.
I got you. So before you came over here, you was in the Persian captivity. Persians today are the Iranians. You was over there in captivity over there. Right? Let me give it to you. 2 Ezra 13:40. And watch how it tied into the African American slavery. Pay attention. Watch this. 2 Ezra 13:40. We must know what happened to us. Because the only thing we think on this side, right, Ethan and Lane, is slavery happened to the blacks. Right? Is your father in that deep Native American stuff? Where you come from? Where you from?
It's both my parents.
Okay, where you from?
Simpson County.
Oh, that's definitely where Native Americans are at. Right? Watch this, come on.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 13 and verse 40.
Come on.
Those are the 10
So
tribes.
it says 10 tribes. Now, from this, the Judah, Benjamin, and Levi is the southern kingdom, right? That's the darker race, right? As they say. From Ephraim on down, that is the northern kingdom. It was a split in 1 Kings 12 during the time of Rehoboam and Jeroboam. All right? So watch this. Read it again.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoners out of their own land in the time of Josiah the king.
It says there was a, read it again.
Those are the 10 tribes which were carried away prisoner out of their own land in the time of OC the king.
So OC was your king at that time, and you got put into captivity, right? Just the northern kingdom right now. Go ahead.
Whom Salmanasseh, the king of Assyria, led away captive.
So the king Salmanasseh took over Hosea the king. He conquered them, right? And he what? Read on.
And he carried them over the waters. And so came they into another
They
land.
came into the land of Syria. That was your next captivity, right? Come on. I'm talking just her right now. So-called Native Americans on down, the northern kingdom. Go ahead.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
Now, approximately at this time was 166 years later. That's when he conquered also the southern kingdom. Y'all both got in captivity during the Babylonian captivity. Babylon took over Syria. Now he got both of y'all, both of us, all of us in captivity now. Right? Just pay attention. Come on.
But they took this counsel among themselves.
Now it was some type of people, two people was taking counsel among themselves during that time. What people you think on this sign was taking counsel amongst themselves? You come up close. If you really look at it, which two people you think took counsel? Deuteronomy 33:17. Hold that. Which two? Just give me two guesses. You can get some too, Ethan. Because now we're in captivity together.
Judah.
Okay, you think it's Judah and who?
Benjamin.
Now I'm gonna make it easy. It's not these three. Let's take them off. It's the northern kingdom. Which of the northern kingdom from Ephraim on down do you think took the counsel amongst themselves? No, just that's just a guess. We won't give you the answer.
I don't know.
Okay. You said you think it's Native Americans?
Mexicans.
That's what I was about
So
to
the
say.
Mexicans are Native Americans. Okay, come on. So the Issacharites and the Gadites. Let's see. This is the answer right here. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 33 and verse 17.
Come on.
His glory is like the firstlings.
Come on.
His glory is like the firstling of his bullock.
Come on.
And his horn are like the horns of unicorns.
Watch this.
With them he shall push the people together
So these two people are going to push the people together. Come on.
to the ends of the earth.
Watch this.
And they are the 10,000 of Ephraim.
So it's Ephraim, the so-called Puerto Ricans. Go ahead.
And they are the thousands of Manasseh.
And it was Manasseh, his brother, which is the so-called Cubans. So these were the two that took counsel among themselves. All right? Pay attention. Watch how it tie in together. You good? Come on, let's go back. Come on.
Verse 42.
Watch this.
That they might there keep their statutes.
So that they might take them to another place, so they might there keep the laws of Moses. Come on.
Which they never kept in their own land. And they entered into Euphrates by the narrow passage of the river.
So they didn't go through the Bering Strait as the school like the teachers. They went through the Euphrates River. Come on.
For the Most High then showed signs.
So now, it was another tribe he used to show signs. Which tribe out of these? Again, Northern Kingdom. Which one of these, the ones that show signs? First Chronicles 32 and 12. I think that's what I want. Which one? Guess one. Which tribe? Who the one that showed them signs through in the water? Meaning the navigator. Who was the navigator? Give a guess. Come on. Let's guess. Dominican. Just one guess. Come on. You said Reuben?
Yeah.
What you say, Ethan? Dominican. The Simeonites. Come on.
The book of 1 Chronicles, chapter 12 and verse 32.
Here we go.
And the children of Issachar,
Uh-oh. Come on.
which were men that...
Which one is Issachar? Which one is Issachar? Who are they? The Mexicans right there, right? The Issacharites, the one that is a navigator. They didn't want to do astrology. Or is it astronomy? I always mix it up. Come on.
And the children of Issachar, which were men that had understanding of the times.
The other one had to understand at the times to navigate them to where to go. All right, come on, let's go back. Big quick shot. Come on. Come on.
For the Most High then showed signs
So
for
the
them.
Most High showed signs through the tribe of Issachar. Come on, helping Ephraim and Manasseh to get over here. Come on.
And hell stood still the flood.
Come on.
Till they were passed over.
Come on.
For though that country were as a great way to go.
So to get from the so-called the Persian Medes, which is so-called Iran, to here, it took how long?
Namely of a year and a half. And the same region was called Ashereth.
It says the name of that land is called Austin, which is America today, right? So y'all came over here. Come on, keep going.
Then dwelled they there until latter time.
Now he say dwell there to the latter times, which is now, right? Now what happened? Let's go to Jeremiah 50 and 33. So while that happened, while you went into slavery, you know about Christopher Columbus, right? He didn't discover America. Ephraim and Manasseh did. All right. So watch this. Come on.
The book of Jeremiah, chapter 50, verse 33.
So while 1492, while they was getting enslaved, they starting to get us over here right now, Ethan. Watch this.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts,
Come on.
the children of Israel and the children of Judah
So all the 12 tribes, come on.
were oppressed together.
We was oppressed together. We are the same people.
That's right.
We was enslaved together,
Right.
right? They just happened before us. Then we came in the midst. Like it started happening around the same time. Come on.
And all that took them captives held them fast.
They one that took us captive. Who the one put you in slavery? Come on. Who? Who put us in slavery? What? White man. Okay. Who put you in slavery?
White people.
They're the same enemy.
Right.
And we the same people. Come on. Y'all drunk? Y'all been drinking? Y'all been smoking? Y'all tired? All right, come on.
They refused to let them go.
Go ahead.
Their Redeemer is strong.
So our Redeemer, who was our Redeemer? Jesus Christ, right? He's only the God of Israel, okay? What color is Jesus Christ? Did you hear earlier? He's a black man according to the Bible. It's in that fly.
Oh, I
Are you- I know-
remember hearing y'all talk about
Okay,
that. Yeah,
go ahead.
The Lord of hosts is his name.
Right. So let's go back to Deuteronomy 28, right? So in the midst of the time, we both got put into slavery, right? Deuteronomy 28, read verse 16.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
So in slavery, it says, "Cursed shalt thou be in what?"
In the city.
What people was cursed in the city? What people you see in the slums and the ghettos? What people you see in the worst condition like there in North Carolina?
Right.
Black people. And hey, and the Americans in the reservations drunk as well. They get drunk in the reservations, though. Right? They smoke weed too. Yeah, they do. They call it what? Spirits or something like that, right? They see spirits. But you can't do that according to the Bible. Right? Read again.
Cursed shalt thou be in the city.
Because we broke God's laws and commandments. That's why we went into slavery. He said, "Cursed shalt thou be in the city." Go ahead.
And cursed shalt thou be in the field.
So Lane and Ethan, what was our people doing in the fields? Huh? We was slaves. We were picking cotton, tobacco, sugar cane, rice. We was everywhere being slaves.
We used to scream black power while heroin was pushed. But at the end of the day, nothing's in vain. IUIC has been given a vision. The tents of Judah has risen. Many has attempted the mission, minor murmuring, omitting, and missing the mark. Just reading that he had the flame of fire in his eyes gave us the spark. We on Paul's mission. We out on the road, purple and gold, from Mexico, Cuba, Haiti, Ghana, Sierra Leone. 144,000 boots banging, concrete crackling. These are our men repented at heart. The scriptures is proof. IUIC, we deliver the truth.